Hey, what's up, boys? It's me, the guy who should be making videos, but instead is just playing Smash Brothers and Persona 5. Anyway, so here's a commentary video, not a sloppy comment, because I actually have direction with this commentary, so it's just a normal commentary. I don't know what's gonna be in the background right now. Right now I'm just talking to my desktop. Yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna talk about Joker today, coming to Super Smash Brothers, and what I want for the character. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna talk about victory animations. So one that I want is the normal when you win a battle in Persona. He just does this loop where he runs just around in a circle forever, and I don't know, I feel like it'll just work because you win a battle in Persona and he does the run around. It shows your XP. Obviously the XP won't appear in this situation, but it could just loop forever, and that'll also tie into another thing that I want to talk about. So yeah, and also you can't say, well, it's looping forever, that can't be a victory animation, the victory animation has to end in a pose. Not necessarily, because Simon Belmont has a victory where he keeps moving the entire time. Or you could actually use Game & Watch, the one where he just jumps up and down continuously forever. So anyway, another victory animation that I feel like would be good is the splash screen. I don't know exactly how they would pull it off, but I guess it could be just the part where he jumps down and then the show's over or whatever. It doesn't actually have to look like that. Just make him adjust his glove in that exact position, and people will be like, you did the thing, I get the reference. So like, yeah, I feel like that would be a really good victory animation. And then I have one last victory animation, which is when you exit a palace in the game, he breaks a glass and he falls down and he lands, and then he would do the run loop. But I feel like for this one he could just do the fall down and land, and then that could be it for it. I feel like that would be a really good one. I mean, there's a lot of things that they could do, but these are the three that I feel like are fair. There's obviously a lot more they could do, but I don't know. These are the ones that come to my mind when I think about Joker being in. So that's what I got. Anyway, so the next thing is the victory theme, which will tie into the endless loop, but it would be for all of them, technically speaking. Alright, so in the game, on the results, it keeps looping the victory song. So I feel like they could do that for Joker, like how they did it with Cloud, giving him the Final Fantasy victory theme, and it keeps going forever and ever. And if not, this one that I found, I'll play it for you right here. Yeah, anyway, so that's that. I feel like the loop will be a much better idea to go with. But that remix that guy made, I guess you could call it a remix. The fanfare that they made, it works, it makes sense. I'm not necessarily saying that they're gonna use his, but something like that would be nice if it isn't the loop, which it better be the loop. And if it's not the loop, I'm gonna be disappointed. So next is costumes, and obviously for starters they're gonna have the Joker costume. And now they could do a lot of different things from here. So, most characters that have an alternate, it's well, not alternate color, like a completely different alternate costume, they do 4 of each. So like villager, there's 4 male villagers, 4 female villagers. Corin, 4 male, 4 female. Cloud, 4 normal Cloud, 4 Advent Children Cloud. Not necessarily Advent Children, you know what I mean. So either, I mean, obviously, we're gonna have the normal Joker costume that he wears normally, and then I feel like there's so much they could do. So if they're gonna do the 2 and there's 4 of each, then Joker's normal costume and then just his school uniform. And I want the school uniform pretty bad, honestly. But they could also use the gym uniform that you wear from time to time, depending on what you're doing, whether it be for an actual event in the game or if you're training with Ryuji at the school. So you could wear that. I feel like that could be a good costume. Or if they really wanted to, they could pick from the mass amount of DLC costumes that there is for this game. Like, there's so much, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like the 2 alternate costumes that are realizable are the gym uniform and the school uniform, but most likely it's gonna land on Joker outfit and then the school uniform and then recolors of that. Or maybe it's, I mean, I don't know if they could really do that either, because then it'd be uneven, because there's only 8, you only get 8 alternate costumes, and there's a for sure that there's only 8 alternate costumes in this game, because for example, characters like Little Mac no longer have 16 alternate costumes, because, you know, there's normal Little Mac and then wireframe Little Mac. Every character only has 8 colors, so yeah, that's my judgment. I mean, there's a lot they could do, but it's probably just gonna be the school uniform and Joker, obviously. Lol. Another thing is music that they could be adding. Alright, so for sure, without a doubt, this song must be in the game. I don't care who you are. This should be a unanimous decision to put this song in the game.
You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done, but the time is hit you. You're not surprised.
And out of everything that I said, if that doesn't get in, I'm someone at Nintendo is getting choked. I don't care. And this, I swear. Okay, first of all, well, not even first of all. Before I continue into this music segment, if we get shafted like we did for Final Fantasy and we only get 2 tracks, I'm going to be really mad. At the minimum, there should be 5, alright? I'm not asking for a lot, just more than 2. Why do we only have 2 Final Fantasy tracks? I don't understand. So anyway, obviously, we need Last Surprise. Another song that they're probably going to use in the game is Life Will Change. I mean, instrumental was used in his trailer, but Life Will Change would be a good song.
So you know that we out there, swatting lines in the naked. Can't move fast without breaking. Can't hold on a life for change.
I guess a song that they could put in. I mean, I don't, compared to all the other songs that I'm gonna say, this one is probably the lowest of having a chance of getting in. I mean, it could get in. It's just the main theme of the game.
Who am I? Am I not unique? Maybe I'm not here at all. But the fakers blinding us with lies that break us all the soul. Oh, it's useless. What could it mean that we're here? What does it all mean? Can we make a difference? Really make a difference. If we don't break out of here, wake up, get up there.
Another good song. I don't know if this one is gonna get in necessarily because it's nothing like super crazy. It's basically like a generic theme that plays throughout the entire game. Phantom. I mean, it's a nice mellow song. But out of everything that I've said so far, or that I'm going to say, I think that, I mean, this it has a high chance because it's like a regular theme in the game, but I don't think it'll be anything crazy. Alright, really nice song to add to this list could be Hymn of the Soul, the song that plays in the Velvet Room when you're talking to Igor, or, you know, combining personas, whatever. That'd be a pretty good song. I'm just gonna start listing songs now. Beneath the Mask, that'd be pretty good. Tension, Awakening / Willpower, Kamoshida's Palace theme. Alright, so the last thing is the stage that it could possibly be. There's obviously a lot of ideas that could go into this. We could have a tour stage, whatever, but I'm thinking Kamoshida's castle. I couldn't decide if I wanted to say palace or castle. Anyway, so Kamoshida's castle as a stage. A tour stage of that, maybe? Or just, like, in a fixed area, probably, like, rooftop area, or the main entrance area. Not the entrance, like, the drawbridge. I mean, like, on the inside area. I feel like that could be good. Or just a tour stage going around the castle. I don't know. That's my thoughts. I ain't got nothing else really for the stage. I just said, like, whenever I think about it, I feel like Kamoshida's castle is the only thing that really makes sense. Or it could be, I'm thinking of this one on the spot, maybe like a Mementos thing where, like, you're in the subway and it's, you know, like, constantly changing. I mean, that happens. You could have the stage hazard, the Reaper, is that his name? You know, come in, mess with the gameplay or something. Trains could go past. You could see Morgana in the background zooming around. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense because he can't drive himself. Well, maybe you can see Joker's teammates in Morgana. That sounds so weird. In the car, just driving around in the background sometime. I don't know. That's all I got, though. Anyway, so yeah, this is like a nice short commentary video that I was thinking about making for a long time, just to see if I could call out anything and just to share my thoughts. Really excited for Joker to be in the game. As a first DLC character, it's wild. And anyway, yeah, so that's all I got. And I'm gonna say this before I leave. Phoenix Wright is gonna get in Smash Brothers.